Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 19th, and we're going to continue our discussion on action and pragmatism with a prompt from the Daily Stoic which reads, "What inessential things can I eliminate from my life?" So here's a fun fact. I don't have a car. I haven't had a car for the last 2 months. I live in the most sprawling, least public transit friendly metropolis in the country, and I don't have a car. I mean, to be fair, most of that is circumstantial as my lease expired, and during quarantining, you don't really need 2 cars. And yes, I will eventually get another car, but that decision to not rush out and immediately replace my old car with a new one was driven by an ongoing effort of mine to eliminate inessential things from my life. And why is that? Well, as Marcus Aurelius wrote, since the vast majority of our words and actions are unnecessary, corralling them will create an abundance of leisure and tranquility. That sounds pretty good, right? So on a much earlier video this year, I offered a pre-mortem on an experiment that I was conducted related to this. And today I'd like to offer the post-mortem, or at least an update. During the 21-day Stoic challenge that I did to start the year, one of the exercises was to find your most prized possession and get rid of it. You could choose the duration. It could be a day, a week, indefinitely, but it should be long enough to produce a profound effect. And the goal of this initiative was multifaceted, but at its core, it was designed to ensure that the objects that we own don't end up owning us. And as anyone that's close to me can attest, I don't place an overly inflated value on material possessions, not at least in the last handful of years. That makes it really hard to buy me a birthday present. So finding an object that would successfully reach that pain point upon separation was challenging. However, as anyone who's close to me can also attest, I love my Houston Astros. I remained a fan dedicated to watching their atrocious games during those consecutive 100-game losing seasons. And while in recent years I stopped watching all of every game each night, I always had the game on the TV at some point every evening. And in a 162-game season plus playoffs, that is an incredible time drain for anyone. Plus, that channel that I was paying for was the only reason that I still had cable, and that was costing $140 a month. So in an effort to eliminate my most prized possession, I cut my cable. In the off season for both the Astros and the Rockets, mind you. I don't know if I would have had the will to do it otherwise. But here we are, 7 months into the year and 23 games into the season. And how are things going? Aside from not being able to physically go to the ballpark and watch a game or go to a bar and watch a game on TV with my friends, I'd say far better than expected. I can still tell you whether they won or lost each day, but I found so much freedom in that time that's now unoccupied by television time. We're 34 weeks into the year, and I'm already on my 34th book of 2020. I've been able to devote nearly a half hour every night for the last 3 weeks to meditation. I'm going to bed earlier, sleeping more, waking up early, yet still feeling rested. I'm able to be more present with my family. I'm able to set a better example for Cole and Harlow with respect to screen time. I've saved $1,000 in cable fees by cutting the cord. So what's not to love? And if I really get the itch to watch a game, I can always pull up the Reddit stream on my phone to watch a bit from time to time. Now, maybe if the Astros get this rocky ship righted and actually make the playoffs, then this might get a little bit more challenging, but I'll cross that bridge when the time comes. For now, I'd like to say that this little endeavor of eliminating the inessential from my life has been a huge success. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.